ACF, Afenifere, Ohanaeze, others tackle VP Shettima over corruption, Federalism, comment. My dear listeners, yes, here is another a must listen to news I bring to your listening ears. Now, this is what we want. Now, Nigerians are no longer sleeping again, and yes, we are moving. Here is ACF, the Afenifere group, the Ohanaeze group, and others tackling the vice president of this country, Kashim Shettima, over corruption and federalism comment. Because at times we do not. This he is the VP, and yet he has answers to all our questions too. He should answer us. He should answer us that why is still Nigeria in this kind of situation, even as the VP, how has it impacted positively to our lives? What has it done? Other than coming out to say that it is the son of the president that is taking his place now, all those things are not necessary. You should know your duty before you signed up for what before you signed up for the position you are holding today. So, my dear listeners, moving on to the full details, can you please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. The Arewa Consultative Forum ACF, the Middle Belt Forum MBF, Afenifere, Ohanaeze Ndigbo, and the convener of the Niger Delta Self-Determination Movement NDSM, and Kyo Briggs have reacted to Vice President Kashim Shettima's comment on corruption and federalism. The Vice President yesterday insisted that corruption and not true federalism was Nigerians' major problem. He also faulted those who hold the view that federalism was not working in Nigeria, saying there was no perfect federalism in the world. Shettima spoke at the 17th edition of the Leadership Annual Conference, an award held at the State House Banquet Hall, Abuja. He listed the mismanagement of the country's resources as another factor that has retarded the nation's progress over the years. Senator Shettima, who was the special guest of honor at the event, attended by top industrial and political players and foreign diplomats, cautioned against the temptation of romanticizing foreign systems or prescribing imported solutions that fail to account for our distinct social, ethnic, and demographic complexities. His words: the problems we attribute to our federal system often stem from the poor management of what is already within our grasp, not from any inherent flaw in our constitutional architecture. The issue is not merely how much each federating unit accrues, but how judiciously such resources are utilized. My dear listeners, I am so disappointed. The vice president of this country would make such comment. You see, that's why we need people that, aside being experienced, we need people that have the motives, people that have this critical thinking, people that can solve problems as the one leading us. Not these ones that are just going there, just to represent their people alone. Imagine the kind of poor comment this man made in such a big event. That's a huge shameful thing to do as the vice president of this country. So, my dear listeners, moving down to the comment section, the first comment here says, hopefully the kettle is calling the pot black, and it is very similar to begging from an authority. Corruption himself is also talking about corruption. Funny country. Another comment here says, imagine corruption preaching corruption. Did we not see Shettima and Tinubu sharing money during the last election? Is Shettima not the founder of Boko Haram? Well, that's another one. A comment here says, his boys are collecting ransom and killing the citizens like cockroaches. He is not disturbing the president. None the FCT minister. His people are all over the country. No military, no police or DSS has killed one APC, and our judiciary give us criminals as leaders. So our last comment here says, do you know that 20 billion renovation of your residence is a big corruption? Just renovation? What if it is a new building? I wonder. My dear listeners, there is another news I bring to your listening ears. So now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now going on. Kindly please do drop by at the comment section